guys, BV here. In this video I'm going to show you how to do the deficit deadlifts that we're going to do in our weightlifting program. So first up, you're going to have your barbell, you're going to have some plates lined up over here in front. Now what you want to do is get the thickest plates from the stack, and the reason for that is to make sure that you actually you are elevated a lot higher than your startup position of your deficit deadlifts, right? So you got your 2 plates on there. Have 2 so that you can maintain a good stable ground. It really sucks if you have to do 2 single plate, and then that changes up the way that you stand for your deadlifts. So make sure that you've got 2 there so you get enough space so you can keep your same footprint that you do for your deadlifts, all right? So that's your first step. Now, next step is to determine where you come down for the pause when you are at the bottom of the deadlift, all right? So when you stand, you're gonna step up right to the bar. Wherever that bar touches your shin, that is going to be the point where you're going to pause, and that's where the bar starts from the floor. And the reason why you want to do a deficit deadlift is because you want to try and develop more power at that point. Because oftentimes when you're at this point here, and you want to pull, there's a little bit of a gap before you actually engage maximally, so that your muscles in your hamstrings or your posture train will then light up to actually lift the bar up. Now, if you are working at deficit, you will train a little bit lower than where you would actually pick up the bar from, and that's going to give you a little bit more strength just underneath where you pick up the bar from, and also at the point where you're actually going to pick up the bar from the floor. And that's the real reason for the deficit deadlifts. All right. So what you want to do is you're going to pick up the barbell, and then you're going to step forwards onto the plates like so. So from here, set the shoulders back, core is locked up tight. If you're not sure what I mean by lock up the core, I've got a previous video on how you lock up the core, and I'll put it in the description so that you can go through it. From here, unlock through the knees, lean forwards into the knees. When you get to your first pull, you're nice and slow. You're going to pause at the bottom here, and then if you can get down to the floor, touch the floor. If you cannot maintain posture and you buckle at the bottom of the rep, or as your barbell touches the floor, don't touch the floor. That's a very important thing here. Your goal is to still maintain a neutral spinal position throughout the entire lift. And you're not going to buckle and then reset that spine as you're coming back up into that lift, okay? So, again, reset that, barbells up, take that, unlock, lean forwards, down to mid-shin, pause over here. If you can't hit the bottom, if not, hold there, pause, drive slowly back up to the top, and then extend out through the hips. Pause, then extend out. I've done a couple of reps here so that you can see the pause and see the depth that I can hit. If you can hit the depth, great. If not, then stay at the bottom where the mid-shin position is, and then come back up. Hold here for the pause, and then drive back up to the top again. Okay? Make sure you don't drop the bars too quickly. Make sure your bars gets dropped right in front so then you don't hurt your toe. Alright guys, hope this gives you an idea of how to do the deficit deadlifts and the pauses at the mid-shin. Let us know if you've got any questions. Otherwise, we'll see you in the gym tomorrow.